Hey, Jared here. I'll start this video off by saying instead of having the individual spellcaster and fiend deck, I put them together to make a much better deck. I'm going to start with the extra deck, which is this spellcaster XZ's monster. It takes two level 4 spellcasters. The main effect behind this one is that you never take damage if the amount is less than or equal to this card's original attack, which is 2500. That's all I really used it for. Only thing I care about because keep them from attacking is really nice. Next, I'm going to show you something that I really just used to scare friends and as a space keeper to have 40 cards. Was three of the pieces of Exodia. I did not have all 5 pieces. Made me kind of upset sometimes, but it was really fun whenever my friends would see one of the pieces and would get scared from it. Next, I'll show you some of the other monsters I have, which would include Injection Fairy Lily, which pay 2,000 life, not 20,000, that'd be ridiculous. And it gains 3,000 attack, which it's already at 400, so that'd be 3,400. Really nice. This one was just to have it in there just as space, so I had 40 cards. Didn't really use its effect, didn't have any other waters. Same with this one, I didn't have the, it requires spellbook spell cards, which I don't have any of those, so it was just there because it has nice attack. It's a really nice card. Then I have my Perform Age Hat Tricker, which I had 2 of those, which its effect is, its main thing about its effect is when a card or effect is activated that would inflict damage to you, you can place 1 Perform Age counter on this card, then that effect damage to you becomes 0. When the 3rd Perform Age counter is placed on this card, its attack and defense become 3,300. I had 2 of those. Those were really nice cards. Summoner Monk is to special summon a bunch of weaker cards on your side of the field. If that was, if you had a bunch of tributes or something, whenever it's summoned, it's turned to defense position, which is really nice compared to seeing how it only has 800 attack and 1,600 defense. Once per turn, you can discard 1 spell card to special summon 1 level 4 monster from your deck. The monster cannot attack the turn it is summoned. Then I would have Magician of Faith, which is a flip effect card, and you can select 1 spell card from your graveyard and add that selected card to your hand. Really nice if you had a specific spell card that you like to use. Old Vindictive Magician was one of my first cards whenever I got one of my first packs. This is a different card. It's much newer. It's a flip effect, destroy 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field. This was for health. Whenever it's destroyed, you gain 1,000 life points. And also you could summon as many of these as you had from your deck in face down defense position. I did that. Let's see. Then we got my Divine Grace North Wimco. When it's spell card needed. Whenever it is summoned, however many cards you use to ritual summon it, you can select that many face-up cards on the field, up to the number of monsters you used. While any of the selected cards are face-up on the field, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Really nice. See, then we'll go over here to my Dark Magician cards, which was 3 Dark Magicians and 2 Dark Magician Girls, all different artworks. Which really, the main reason I had that many Dark Magicians, the red, that one, and then that one, was for the Dark Magician Girls effect, putting them up to more, because I'm more of a powerhouse type player. Which then I had this artwork of Dark Magician Girl, and then this one. Very nice cards, very noticeable from the anime. Let's see, then we will go to my Spells and Traps. See, Arrival appears with special summoning. It's like 1 face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field, and you can special summon 1 card from your hand that has the same level. See, this is a equipped card which keeps the monster from attacking, and 2 turns later it is destroyed. Really Eternal Rest, destroy all monsters with equipped cards. Very nice if your opponent used a lot of equipped cards on their monsters. Impenetrable Attack has 2 different effects you can choose one of. Target 1 monster on the field cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect during this battle phase, or you take no battle damage during this battle phase. Really nice cards. Let's see. Assault Spirits is, whenever it's activated, is treated as an equipped card. Once per turn during the equipped monster's attack, you can send 1 monster with 1,000 or less attack from your hand to the graveyard, and it gains that much attack. Spell Wall. Your opponent takes no further damage this turn. During this turn, it also has 2 effects you can choose one of. No summon of a spellcaster type monster can be negated. When a spellcaster type monster is summoned, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects. Target one spell monster card you control. If it attacks this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the battle stage. Really nice for spellcaster deck. Magician's Unite is for when you control 2 or more attack position spellcasters. One of them has 3,000 attack, and it's the only monster that can attack. Magical Mallet was more for if you have a bad hand, you choose a specific number of cards in your hand, shuffle back into your deck, and draw that many cards. Malevolent Nuzzler, everyone knows that. It increases the attack by 700. Pay 500 life points when it's destroyed to put it back at the top of your deck. Dark Mambel, if you control 3 or more dark monsters, target one face-up card on the field, and banish that target. Mystical Space Typhoon, destroy one spell or trap card on the field. Trap Hole, activate only when your opponent normal or flip summons a monster with 1,000 or more attack and destroy that monster. Dust Tornado. A lot of these spells and traps are very noticeable. Most people know them. I don't think there is any more that isn't typically noticed, isn't typically used in a deck. Dust Tornado, target one spell or trap card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Then you can set one spell or trap card from your hand. Raigeki Break, discard one card from your hand, destroy one card on the field. Negate Attack, negates the attack when an opponent's monster attacks. And then it also ends the battle phase. Jar of Greed, you draw one card. It's like the smaller version of Pot of Greed. Magic Cylinder, when an opponent monster declares an attack, flip this, and then the damage is inflicted upon your opponent directly. Gift of the Mystical Elf, increase your life points by 300 points for each monster on the field. It's very nice for health. Enchanted Javelin, increase your life points by the attack of one attacking monster. Quick tip about this one, if you have it set, if you attack with one of your own monsters that have a high attack, you can flip this. Your opponent still takes the damage from the attack, plus you gain that much health. Very nice trick most people don't think about. Call the Haunted does like Monster Reborn, but this stays on the field. It acts as an equip card. Monster Reborn does not. Monster Reincarnation is a smaller version of Monster Reborn. It just goes straight back to your hand. That is all for the Spellcaster deck. And before I end this, I would like to point out that coming up soon, that me and my friends are having a tournament. So there will be a lot of battles being posted soon. Okay, and I'm hoping by either tomorrow or Monday to do the Xyz deck that I have built. I've done some playing with it, and I think I have it down to where it'll work really well if anyone else is trying to make an Xyz deck or get into the new Xyz cards. They have some really nice effects that they're definitely worth investing into. That is all I have, and hope y'all enjoy the video. Thanks.